Well, de gustibus non est disputandum. So, there's to be no disputing about tastes. I think a better candidate for someone who doesn't understand Star Trek trying to make it and failing is the JJ. When I watch the first one, it's like this is Star Wars.
Yes,
that is what JJ Abrams understands and likes is Star Wars, and he's wanting to do Star Wars. This was before he did the 2 sequel movies. But he's wanting to do Star Wars, and he's doing it skinned with Star Trek, and especially in the second of the J.J. Abrams movies, where you have like Kirk and Spock are jumping between starships with these hyper fast, blazingly fast spacewalks between.
Yeah.
It's just this is stunt spectacle. This is not what Star Trek is about. So I think that the Section 31 movie, I can see it as a reasonable extrapolation of what we saw of Section 31 in Deep Space Nine. But not everyone may agree.
I think because it lacked a lot of the trappings of Star Trek that we have come to know and understand in 13 movies and 7 series or whatever it is now. The starships, Starfleet, all those. We hadn't have any of that. And so so maybe that just felt like, oh, we're it doesn't feel like Star Trek without all those things. And I can understand that. I mean, when you love a thing, you may want the things that make it seem like that. Like what would Star Wars be without the Force and Jedi? And we actually kind of got that a few times. sometimes it was good and sometimes it wasn't. But I get that. I get that feeling. And I think maybe some of that is informed by feelings about Discovery. If we didn't have the problem of Discovery, maybe there would be better reception for Section 31 for some people. I think that's a part of it, maybe as well.
Yeah. Father, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, again, the Section 31 movie wasn't my favorite, but at the same time, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's not really Star Trek. I mean, I think it does build on the character of Emperor Giorgio. It does build on Section 31 as it was originally introduced in Deep Space Nine and as it's been mentioned before. And I don't think it's inconsistent with any of that. So I would not put it in the category of non-Star Trek by any means.
Right.